The first one, the biggest one, of course, we had the official confirmation of Islam Makhachev versus Alex Volkanovski. Let's hear early takes on this one.
Oh, we don't have to listen to Josh's take.
I don't even have to say anything.
Because what he's going to say, he's going to get smashed. Okay, that's what he's going to say about Volkanovski in this. Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. I mean, let's just be honest.
Is it likely, John? Don't even have to answer that, John. I think everyone got what
the other side here, man.
Everyone got what you were about to say.
There has to be balance.
John.
Look, if the one thing I am going to say is this: Volkanovski's as good a fighter as you're going to find. He is tough. He proved that in the Brian Ortega fight. How tough he is. He does not quit. He will not give in. He is fast. He has got good takedown defense. I'm not saying that he's going to be able to stop everything. If Makhachev gets into the body locks, it will not be a good thing for him. But you got to look and you say, with everybody they have in the lightweight division, and there's guys that you could put right now. Dustin Poirier could be a matchup for Makhachev as far as he deserves it. No, he deserves it.
Oh yeah, no, he deserves it.
He deserves it. And there's some people that you can put into that, position to say, hey, he deserves that fight. Volkanovski, you got to say he deserves the fight. This is a great matchup. It's weird that you have someone like Volkanovski who has done so much in the featherweight, but Islam, he just won that title, but there's so much respect for his skill set and who he is as a fighter based upon what he's done, how people don't want to fight him, and so now everyone's going to want to fight him, just like we talked about. He's the champion. He will not have a problem finding some people wanting to fight him now. And Volkanovski wants to take that shot, and I don't blame Volkanovski for it. He's saying that it's the lightweight title for the pound-for-pound title. I can't wait for this one.
I can say that if anyone deserves a title shot against Islam or for the upper belt, it's definitely Volkanovski. If I look at all the other fighters that are in those divisions, Izzy went up and he came up short. Outside of that, I would say just Volk. There's really no one else that I can see are deserving to go up. I mean, Kamaru Usman, I would say, but he never wanted to go up to fight Izzy. So he left it as is, and he stayed at, at 170.
Yeah.
In this scenario, I can say all the positive things about Volkanovski, and I think he definitely deserves to have this fight. I think he's definitely talented. I think he's one of the best fighters to ever step inside that cage. He, to me, is someone that he's made so many big-time adjustments to really gain the respect of so many top-level fighters. What he did to Max Holloway when Max Holloway was considered to be unbeatable. What he did to a lot of these fighters, a lot of these top-level fighters. He made it look almost average. He fought through some adversity in that Brian Ortega fight. After winning the rounds, like he understands what it takes to be a champion. I agree with all of those things. I just don't think he has a chance. And that's it. Like, okay. I don't, and it's not, and I'm not trying to take a dig at him at all. I actually really love watching him fight. I would love to see him go through Yair. I'd like to see him go through Josh Emmett and Arnold Allen. He's got more guys to fight in his weight class. I don't want to see him lose before beating those guys, because a loss could hinder your confidence a little bit. And he's going to have to put some weight on, and then getting your weight back down and adjusting your body back to that. There's a lot that goes into this. It's not like, okay, I'm just going to go up because I can. It's not like that. You need time. We saw what happened to Max when he went up to 80.
He ain't got a lot of time.
No, and that's the thing. He doesn't have a lot of time. We saw what happened to Max Holloway when he went up to fight Dustin. And Dustin had been there for a fight or two. And so Dustin had put the weight on properly. Dustin's always been kind of a bigger guy. I trained with him when he was at 45, when he was at Frankie Edgar's at one time. I was like, damn, you're huge. Max is a bigger guy too. But you have to get your body used to that. I don't think this is enough time. And I know that he has been a rugby player. I know he's had the weight on before. I know he knows what I follow him on social. This guy, he knows his nutrition. He handles all of his own nutrition. He's a fucking phenomenal nutritionist. He understands what it takes to get his weight down. He understands what it takes to put the weight on properly. Yep. I just think skill set wise, where he lacks are all the areas that Islam is strong. The jiu-jitsu and the wrestling. That's where he lacks. The speed, I think, he'll have the speed advantage.
He has the speed
he'll have the speed advantage, absolutely. But I also think the height advantage in terms of him being able to get there and reach up that high. You know, Islam's he's not a short guy. He's borderline 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot. He's not 5'8", he's not 5'9", he's not 5'10". He's borderline 6 foot. You know, and everyone bragged on me about, his stand-up, he's going to get knocked out when it was Oliveira. His stand-up is good. And I've said this to you guys for the longest time. No one believed me. No one believed me that he was a good grappler. And everyone thought, oh, yeah, sure, he's a great wrestler. All he can do is wrestler. But his jiu-jitsu is not that good. I've seen him, and I've heard about him getting tapped at Henzo's. Have you not seen who's in Henzo's rooms, by the way? Henzo and John Danaher have some of the best fucking grapplers in the world. And so if he lost a round or two, okay, my bad. But I look at Volkanovski, and I look at the Brian Ortega fight, and I say, Islam just submitted the best grappler who's considered to be the best submission guy in the UFC.
Yeah.
And Volkanovski's not at that level. He's good. No. He's a talented fighter. He'll fight through submissions. We saw that with Brian Ortega, saw it in the triangle, and we saw it in the guillotine.
Yep.
But this is a different level. It's a different level of grappling and wrestling. And that's the thing. And I don't want to see him lose because I want to see him fight those three guys with the confidence he has right now. I don't want to see him. I don't want a labored Volkanovski. I want the best fucking Volkanovski that's going to be out there, and that confidence that he brings with him every single time, which you can lose some of that coming in after a loss. I don't want to see that guy. I want to see the best one fight those other three guys. Go to mybookie.ag, use that promo code Weighing In, and they'll give you additional spending cash with your first initial deposit.